Hello YouTube, it's Sign here with Hobbies of a Man once again, and today we are doing another manga first impressions. However, today we are doing it over a new Shonen Jump title. Now, I'm basically a week late to this, and it's because I didn't have time because I was focused on getting all a bunch of other videos done and edited and all of that stuff, so I could have content coming out regularly along the 2 weeks that I'm going to be gone. So, today we're talking about Red Hood Hunters Guild. I think it's what the official English title is, in order to evade confusion with the Red Hood Batman character, which is pretty cool. I think it's a very interesting title. I like it a lot. It fits the story very nicely. And we're going to talk about it in general. I didn't actually write down notes or anything, so this is all purely just like what I remember off of it from a week ago. And hopefully it's not a horrible video, but this is going to be somewhat of a more rambly, kind of less scripted type of video. And I hope you guys enjoy. Also, quick note, there is going to be a new series coming out this Sunday, so tomorrow, if you guys are watching this on the day I release it. And it's going to be called Naru Road to Martial Arts, or the Martial Arts Road, or something like that. And it's basically like a martial arts fighting manga, which is kind of interesting. To me, it sounded like something like medieval Dragon Ball, or something along those lines. I'm not really sure what it is, honestly, but the art looks pretty cool, and I'm pretty excited to see what it's about. Now, obviously, I won't be able to make a video for it anytime soon, but I will do a tweet session, a thread on my thoughts on it. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, feel free to do so. My Twitter is at Hobbies of a Man, I think. It's somewhere on the channel. You guys can find it. So yeah, but follow me on there if you want to see what I think about Naru. And yeah, let's jump into the video. It took me like 2 minutes to get there. So, Red Hood. Generally, it's very cool. I really like the art style. It's very nice. It has this kind of like Horikoshi Kohei kind of style to it. I don't know why. Maybe this is just me being crazy, but it feels like it was someone that either studied his art style, was inspired by the same things as Horikoshi, or worked under Horikoshi, because the style is so similar. Like, it has its own thing, right? But it looks like someone that could draw and help Horikoshi work on My Hero Academia for sure. And I like it a lot. I think it's a very nice style. It's very cool because not only does it look similar to Horikoshi's, but it also has its own kind of flair. And it has this stylistic kind of like old-timey postcard kind of feel to it. I don't know how to describe it. Like those hand-painted Christmas cards that are like common in like Hallmark things. I don't know, with like the Santa Claus that has very like raspy kind of beard hair. I don't know how to describe it. I just like think it's very cool. It has a very nice old-timey feel, while also being a very modern kind of refined manga art. And I think it's very nice. The style in it is super cool. I like the character designs. I really like the main character's design. I can't remember his name, but I think he looks pretty nice. I thought it was a girl at first, so that was a bit confusing, but it's cool. I'm looking forward to seeing him grow a bit and get like larger and more like defined as a character, because right now he kind of looks pretty average. So I'm looking forward to seeing him change and get a little bit bigger and a little stronger. And I also like Grim a lot. That's the female character that's kind of like a lolly, but also an adult. I assume that it's some sort of like disguise power she has, because when she comes in, she looks like a little girl, right? Because it's like Red Riding Hood. And then when she's fighting, she looks like this badass, super cool adult. It's very interesting. I like it a lot. I think she's a very cool. She really stole the spotlight. Like, I care more about her than the main character right now, and I think that's going to be the case for a while, until the main character kind of grows and has his own thing going for him. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how this goes. I assume that yeah, stuff is gonna happen with Grimm, and we're gonna have some like superhero moments where like your father figure dies, essentially, like that kind of style, with Grimm being the father figure. But I'm not really sure, or like the mother figure, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, art is very cool. The story is very interesting as well. It kind of starts very basic. It shows you the world, right? There's werewolves. That's the main kind of idea that they postulate first. And it's they basically become demons and they lose their humanity and they kind of eat human flesh. And they're intelligent, as far as I can tell. So there's kind of some weird connotations there of like, is this allowed? Because they're humans, or they were humans and they retained their intelligence, so they're a new species of humanoid. Is it okay to kill them? I mean, I understand it in the sense that like they're killing us, so we have to kill them first. But there's a difference between doing that and actively hunting them down, right? So I don't know if there's going to be some negative connotations there in terms of like exterminating a whole intelligent race of non-humans. However, I think it's a very interesting concept. I really like the design of the werewolves, and we did also get witches and vampires mentioned, so I assume that they're going to be like larger, more organized crime kind of bad guys, and that werewolves are going to be the one-offs, the smaller, kind of less organized bad guys that we're going to get this first arc. The first arc is something like werewolf hunting or something. Like the last page says a title, and I assume that that's the first saga / arc, and that's all going to be about werewolves, and then we're going to move on to different what's it called, beasts and mythological creatures, and hopefully we do get to see dragons at some point. Grimm mentions that they're dead. They've been dead for 500 years. However, why would you mention them if they're gonna show up, right? So I hope that we get to see some cool dragon hunting. Basically, right now, this reminds me of Witcher. Like the whole idea of this group of people that are hunting monsters actively for money that really are not necessarily morally good, but they're not bad either, and that there's this kind of struggle to kind of safeguard humanity, but also maintain themselves as individuals. And so I'm really excited to see what's going on, how this kind of develops. And I assume that there's going to be some sort of like main characteritis kind of situation going on with my boy, where we're going to have to kind of grow to understand the creatures and kind of find some way to find peace, right? So I'm really looking forward to it. I hope this turns out pretty good. And other than that, I don't know. The world building was pretty good. The plot line was pretty good. I liked it. It was pretty emotional. I mean, the main character basically had to kill someone that he knew that had turned into a monster. So there's definitely like emotional beats and emotional situations. However, I don't necessarily think that anything hits too hard so far. And I'm looking forward to seeing that kind of emotional side of things develop a lot. I'm actually curious to see if we're going to get other characters involved in the crew of this hunting. And the other thing I liked was the Grimm has a lot of tools, hunter's tools. I think there's 616 tools, which is a very odd number, but it seems very interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what those tools are. The dog muzzle was kind of cool. It kind of tells you stuff. That was pretty fun. And I'm looking forward to seeing other wacky kind of tools that they use. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that kind of summarizes everything that I thought. Generally, I'm just excited to see where this goes, and looking forward to the next chapter. I'm going to be in Mexico when it releases, so hopefully I get to read it. If not, I mean, it's no big deal. It's whatever. But I think it's cool, and I'm looking forward to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought. And of course, let me know what you thought about Grimm and Red Hood down below in the comments. I really do appreciate talking to you guys, so it'd be super nice if some of you guys commented so we could kind of talk about it. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching once again, and see you guys later.